of the classic Kirin Ichiban.
Kirin Ichiban.
Pretty dang good. I love Kirin Ichiban. I think I slightly prefer it to Super Dry these days. I think you might be more of a Super Dry.
To be honest, for Kirin Ichiban, I'm thinking more between Can't Go Wrong and Mama. Nothing wrong with it. I just, out of all like the major Japanese beers, I probably purchase that the least.
Whenever my friend Brad says nothing wrong with it, I always reply, nothing right with it either. So I was tempted to say that. I actually like it.
Next one, Canadian beer.
This looks familiar. I have a feeling I've had this 20 years ago or something.
Me, I've never had it, so. Next, what is this?
Languinitas.
Languinitas IPA. Cool little dog on there.
Little mutt on there.
Why are there copies of the style section all over the place? Do you have a dog? A little chow or something? No, Helen.
No idea.
No? Okay, me too. What is that?
Summer Shandy.
Lenin
Lugos?
Luigos.
This is a Shandy, so from Wisconsin.
Okay,
We checked
yeah.
it. In England, Shandy is just, you can get any beer on tap, and then they just fill it halfway up and they just fill it with lemonade. And this says it's a lemonade flavoured beer, so
I've never heard of it before.
that's quite an intriguing can design.
Yeah, I thought so too. It looks like a Hawaiian beer almost. Our next one, Michelob Ultra.
Michelob? Michelob?
Michelob?
I say Michelob.
I don't know.
You
man.
say Michelob?
I don't know.
I've had it
Me
in
too.
the States. I don't remember what it tastes like.
It
I have a
is.
feeling it's very like Mama.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very mama. Definitely. Next one, Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Are you sure they're real lemons? Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy a cup if you buy a box of my delicious Girl Scout cookies. Do we have a deal? Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
This is like the go-to, the American equivalent of a
Lemon sour?
lemon sour. Thank you.
Does it like burn your whole chest like lemon sour does in Japan?
I think they have like different variations of it, different levels. I would say Can't Go Wrong, again, if you're in the mood for that kind of thing.
Is it a beer?
No, I put Angry Orchard one above just because I think it's slightly more premium. I knew Mike's Hard was coming up, so I put Angry Orchard, and pretty dang good. Miller High Life.
Never had it.
Their slogan is, well, I'll let you read it.
The champagne of beer.
Of course, I intended to change my jacket this evening before the fish and goose soiree.
Yes.
Is that true?
Well, just for context, I'll tell you what my friend said about it. He said, I'm drinking Miller High Life and RC Cola. I feel like white trash royalty. I think that tells you all you really need to know.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go somewhere between Mama and Denki. Honestly, Mama.
Miller Lite I've had. It's kind of like Bud Light, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your standard light beer.
Coors Light, Bud Light.
Yeah.
Not as good as Coors Light, I'm guessing. So
I like Coors Light the most. That's tough. I don't know. It's in this range right here. I'll be nice. I'll just say Mama, I guess.
okay.
Next, we have Milwaukee's Best Ice.
Like this is like exploding out of space. It looks like a ice hockey team's jersey or something.
I've never had this one, but I have the impression that it's very similar to the Keystone Light. So I'd imagine it's either Dinky or Flush It.
Next we have Mondello Special Chillada. So I like Mondello. I don't know if this is a regular version or a special version.
I'm sure it's similar enough. I've never had it, so I don't know.
I have had the next one, Negra, which I liked a lot. I would go just the regular Mondello, like can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Okay.
And I'd be tempted to put the Negra in the pretty dang good.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah,
Dang. Okay.
it's good. Yeah,
Nice.
you try it if you get the chance.
Yeah, I'd like to. Where is it from?
Let's go.
Cool. Okay. Next.
Another ice hockey team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural Ice.
Let's do these two together.
See, I don't know this company at all. Natural.
It's probably not even available outside of America. It would be a disgrace to American culture.
There's two like hook things coming out of it. Like,
Oh, who knows? These are like known as like the college bro dudes party hard drink.
yeah, this looks like something that should be in like a big red cup, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm surprised it's not sold with
All three.
red cups. I only know these two, and they are both
Flush it.
flush it. Yes. It's not that they taste like water; it's that they taste like spoiled water.
What kind of percentage are they?
Very light. They are like notorious piss beers.
It looks like an energy drink, to be honest. The logo.
A what drink?
An energy drink.
Energy drink.
Yeah.
They're probably healthier for you.
Spotted Cow.
Our next one.
Never had that.
Me neither.
Oh,
New Glarus. Looks very crafty.
rural.
Nookie Brown?
Nuki Brown. I like how you call it Nuki Brown now. So. I obviously love Nuki Brown.
Me too.
It's really cheap, but it tastes better than the price. It's very refreshing for a stout.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like heavy or sickly or anything.
No, it's a really good balance between like heavier beer.
The lightness of a lager or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty dang good.
Me too. Easy. Old English.
Is that a cider or an ale or something?
Do you know this one?
I don't know.
Malt liquor. Often sold in like really big cans or bottles for pretty cheap. Honestly, it is a little better than Colt 45, but still dinky.
Okay.
Like if dinky were to have like 2 tiers within it, this would be like upper tier dinky. Next,
Well,
a personal favorite, PBR.
Heineken? Fuck that shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon!
I like PBR. Yeah.
Me too.
It's got a sweet logo.
Yeah,
Very affordable. Super cheap.
it is super cheap. It's really popular with concert goers.
It's very refreshing, but it doesn't taste like piss beer or something. So
It's known for being like really cheap, but it's also known for not being a piss beer.
it's like a beer I'd want to drink with like a Leonard Skinner concert.
That'd be a good match.
I would go like can't go wrong or pretty dang good. I would go with can't go wrong personally. I don't know what you think.
Me too. Is it like at the end of the day, it is just
It is what it is, isn't
a
it?
crappy beer.
It is
But
what it is.
in the world of crappy beers, it's
It's kind of like a cult
yeah.
vibe about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes I actually do get a little nostalgic for PBR.
And if you buy it in Japan, it's only 400 yen a can.
Yes, that's true.
$4.
Next,
I never seen this before.
Cerveza.
Cerveza.
Cerveza Pacifico. Clara.
Clara.
No idea. It's Mexican, I believe.
Yep. Red Stripe.
Red Stripe. Have you ever had Red Stripe?
Have I? Yeah. Red Stripe is the UK PBR.
Okay.
It's the concert goers. It's the wacky backy smokers
Gotcha,
beer
gotcha.
in the UK. It's a Jamaican beer. It tastes better than the price. It's quite cheap in England.
I enjoy Red Stripe. In the States too, you can get it at a lot of live shows.
I wouldn't say like it's like a not Coors Light. You can't just keep drinking it. It does get pretty heavy after a while. Like I'm usually done after like 2 cans of Red Stripe.
Yep.
But it does taste kind of quality. I would probably go can't go wrong.
Me too.
personally.
I
Yeah.
agree. Can't
Yeah.
go wrong. For me, it's very similar to PBR
Yeah, yeah.
in terms of like the environment in which you would want to drink it,
Who drinks it?
who drinks
The
it.
cult status of it.
And the
so,
price.
yeah, yeah.
One thing about Red Stripe is the bottle it's served in is pretty cool. It's a little.
I've never seen it in a bottle. We only have it in cans in England.
Hold up. Yeah, they're little stubby dudes.
In the UK, we only get it in like big cans.
Oh, okay. Really? When I think of Red Stripe, the first thing that comes to mind is their unique.
This kind of bottle, like stubby bottles in the UK, it's just like very, very cheap French beer that no one's ever heard of. Next one I've never had, Red's Apple Ale.
Me neither.
Don't know what that is.
No idea.
Rolling Rock. I'm guessing, is this cheap in America? Because this is like...
I wanted to know your opinion on this.
This in England is considered like a higher level beer from America, like above Budweiser,
All right.
like a premium
Hold up.
Budweiser.
Okay. I was wondering if you've ever had this before.
Oh, many times, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I, for the longest time, had never tried this. I assumed it was like I would see it at the store, like when I lived in the States, and I assumed it was like a really trashy like budget beer. But at some point in my 20s, I guess, there's a really popular YouTuber. It's called the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Okay, I know.
You know him?
Yeah.
He's like he plays this character where like he's a really like jaded, nerdy guy that like plays old video games and just like trashes on them and curses a lot. In his videos, he drinks exclusively Rolling Rock.
Okay, cool.
And after watching probably hours of his content, one day I just decided, you know what, I want to go buy some Rolling Rock. You know what? It's not bad.
It's not bad, it's good.
I actually like it a lot.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's again one of those like green bottle beers.
Yeah.
Like that kind of taste, yeah. I kind of bought it in England to be like quirky or cool. That's why I bought it.
Honestly, in my mind, it goes with PBR and Red Stripe.
Yeah, I would put it there too.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool logo as well.
Next, Sam Adams.
I've had it a few times. It's okay.
I'm pretty neutral on it. It's not fantastic. It's not
It's quite
horrible.
pricey in Japan, isn't it? Mama.
Me too. Next one.
San Miguel.
I can't really speak on this one. I don't know.
Oh, San Miguel is very popular in the UK. It's a Spanish beer, but weirdly, it's like very popular in like Southeast Asian countries.
Really?
It's sold like everywhere in like Thailand and Malaysia, and they must have built like a brewery over there or something. So
Really?
it's very cheap in Thailand or Malaysia, but it's kind of like we just did Rolling Rock, like that kind of price beer. But under Estrella, which is Barcelona's more expensive beer. I really like San Miguel. San Miguel is one of those beers in the 80s that came in the Red Stripe stubbies in England.
Really? Can't go wrong?
Can't go wrong.
Okay.
It's good. You can get it in Matsuyama. So we should try it on the show.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we should do a review sometime.
Yeah. San Miguel and Kingfisher, some of these beers you haven't had. Sapporo. The other big three of the Japanese beers.
Sapporo, which one is this? Let's just assume this is Black Label, because that's their most popular.
I think it's comparable to Kirin Ichiban, so I would put it as can't go wrong.
Me too. I like it better than Kirin Ichiban. Next one, Shock Top. Yeah, so Shock Top is like a Belgian white ale that has different like fruit flavors, like fruit flavored variations you can get. There's like orange or lemon, like that.
I'm not a big fan of white ales in general, to be honest. I just find them hard to drink.
It's not danky. Let's say mama. If you're in the mood
I have
for
to trust you on that. Yeah.
like a fruity kind of beer, it's okay. Next, Smirnoff Ice.
It's not really a beer, is it?
It's not. It's not.
I used to go to a club in university, my university days, and they would sell like Smirnoff Ice, like buy one get two free or something. Like one night I drank like 15 bottles of Smirnoff Ice.
Jeez.
Now if I even smell Smirnoff Ice, I'm like, thank you.
I associate Smirnoff Ice with trashy partygoers.
Glow sticks. I would flush it personally.
I can drink it, so I would say danky.
I literally can't drink it.
Really?
Yeah.
For taking an average, no, I'm fine with flush it. That's fine.
Cool.
Usually, if I ever buy this, I end up not even finishing it. Stella.
Wife beater.
I don't know if I've ever had Stella before.
Really?
Unless like you bought it for me once.
I definitely didn't buy it for you. No.
Okay, then I've never had it.
It's probably in the top 3 most popular beers in England.
Jeez, really? Okay.
It's Belgium.
Belgian?
Belgium. It's known for like really making you angry when you drink it.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, Charlie. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
Hence why it's called wife beater.
I've never in my life been an angry drunk, so
It's not like especially strong. I think it's only like 5%, but it just like there's something about it like just does something to people. Like its main rival is Kronenbourg, which is a French beer. Me and my friend in England always call Kronenbourg David. So point at David, please.
David.
David Kronenbourg.
I don't want them frozen, Rowan. I want them soft.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's spelled with a K. Yeah, like it's Mama, I think.
Next, we have Tsingtao.
Qingdao, I'm kind of a fan of Chinese beer.
Yep.
One of those like very heartland, pure green bottle tasting beers, but it does have like a funky kind of fermented taste to it.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It especially goes well with food.
Yeah.
Qingdao. It's not really just a drink it by itself beer. You need like a snack or like
It
something.
would be a good restaurant beer.
Yeah, like a Singha or something like that. I'll go can't go wrong with Qingdao.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Next one I've never seen.
White Claw, this one's quite popular recently.
Is it?
Yes, I've also never had it. It's popular and quite trendy, I believe. I'd imagine it would be, if you like Chuhai type
Oh, okay.
drinks, I'd imagine it would be like in the can't go wrong area, but I have no idea. I've never tried it. Next, we have Yeungling.
Never had this.
I don't know.
Some Asian beer. Yeah.
Any idea?
No.
Next one.
Yeungling.
Yeungling is the oldest operating brewery in America. Founded in like the early 1800s. When I was in my 20s, I drank it a lot actually.
Okay.
It was one of my go-to beers.
Never had it. Let's try it.
I really like it. I'd actually recommend it. I would say,
Very long.
I'm gonna have to say so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Got a history too.
yeah. Because I'm looking at our can't go wrong beers,
All of
and
them.
it is better than those. It is pretty dang good. Next one, Zima.
Yeah. Flush it. Flush it.
Okay, I've never had Zima, so I can imagine it's like Smirnoff Ice, but even more into the like
More clubby.
hardcore club culture.
It's like a girl in a miniskirt who fell over and just vomited all over the table.
Okay, yeah.
She blew some chunks.
And our last beer for today,
Tecate.
Tecate. This is a Mexican beer, right?
Is it? I don't know. This looks like if Mexicans like made a beer version of this natural ice or something. You know?
So I've tried Tecate a couple of times in my life. I was drawn to it basically because of the logo. I thought it looked kind of badass. Like, you know.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sports team brand or something.
Yeah. In reality, I would say it is pretty mama. Before we wrap this up, are there any beers that are not on this list that you would like to rank? I can think of two offhand.
Singha I would like to rank,
Okay, Singha.
which I would put like pretty damn good. I'm
Okay.
a big fan of Singha.
Cool. Okay.
Ebis. Where would you put Ebis on this list?
Okay, I have a nuanced answer. Regular Evis, I would give Can't Go Wrong. But their seasonal white Evis, I would put in God tier.
How about our local logo stout? Yeah.
Pretty dang good.
Amstel, I would put Can't Go Wrong, which is Heineken's like competitor.
Okay, I've never tried that before.
And I'd probably put Tiger, I mentioned earlier, somewhere around Cargo.
Me, first of all, Corona.
Corona, yeah.
Not on this list. Very surprising. For me, that would be, if it had a lime, God tier.
Heartland.
Or pretty dang good. I take that back. Corona with lime is going to be pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's probably not good too.
Yeah. Heartland, the Japanese beer, also pretty dang good. Finally, Old Speckled Hen, for me, is God tier. And I leave it at that.
I would put also the Italian beer, Moretti, as pretty dang good.
Okay.
I haven't had these Hawaiian beers like Aloha beer.
I think they have like Kona beer, right?
Kona, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of those.
Where would you put Leo on this list?
Yo, we tried it on the show. I'm trying to remember.
It's the one with the leopard on it. Isn't it?
Yeah. It was like the second one we tried, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Mama.
It's trash.
Was it dinky? Was it flush it?
Like the image of it is dangy. It's like backpackers beer.
I'd have to go back and like watch the video.
It's such a sweet logo. It has to go like higher than that. So.
All right, so we have our final list here.
Yeah, Heineken.
Do you agree with that?
I
Out
do.
of all the beers we looked at, is Heineken really?
Heineken is the best beer on this list for sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you agree with this list, please let us know. Anything you vehemently disagree? You think that Zima is a god tier level?
I think with the amount of stuff we ranked today, there must be some dissent
Sure.
in the audience.
Yeah.
Right.
If any of these beers you think we didn't put in god tier should be god tier, or any you think should be flush it, please let us know.
Yeah.
If you want to flush Angry Orchard down the toilet, we'd like to know.
Yep.
That'd be pretty interesting. Yeah.
Let us know so we can ignore you.
If there are any tier lists you'd like us to try, any requests, so fast food, film directors, movie franchises,
Yep.
that would be cool. Please let us know in the comments below the video or on our social media account.
Yeah, let us know. We're toying with the idea of making this into an ongoing series.
Thanks for checking out this video. If you liked it, please give us a like. And if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing.
All right, until next time.
See ya.
See ya.